So when I started this whole Major League Fishing thing, it was back in 2011, and I actually wanted to fish. Don Rucks and myself, who is one of our vice presidents now, we had a huge argument. He said, this thing's gonna go. I'm like, great, I'm gonna fish. He's like, nope, you're gonna be my on the water guy. We argued for 6 or 7 months. I lost the argument. Then I got stuck on the water with these guys all the time from 2011 up until now. And it took me about 1.5 years to really relish what it is I was getting to do. I had another career. I was financial advisor with Morgan Stanley. And then I was doing the on the water stuff about 3 weeks out of the year. I realized real quick there's very few people in life that get to watch greatness every day. Every day I'm on the water with these guys, I get to see someone do something great. Whether it's Kevin throwing a 1.5 or whether it's Andy Montgomery sliding a vibrating jig under a boat dock, or whether it's Jason Christie with a spinner bait, or just any of these guys, when they're doing their it's truly greatness that you can't appreciate unless you get to see it in person. When we got ready to launch Major League Fishing, I knew that I was done. I wasn't going to be able to be a part of this anymore because I had a full-time job. And this past October, Boyd called me up, as he did all the anglers, and said, hey, we really want you to be a part of this thing. And I had a tough decision. I really did. I left a company that I'd been working with for 6.5 years and had established a pretty good career, and I was very content, great group I was working with. And it was 10 times harder to leave Morgan Stanley and the Stanfield McCarthy group that I was with than it was when I retired from fishing back in 2011. I mean, it was literally a heart-wrenching decision. Now, I've come out here, I'm a part of this team that's doing it live. We got Chad McGee, Natalie Dillon, Rob Newell, JT Kinney, and myself, the great production team. Randy White, Dean Holbert, we've all been together since the very beginning. And when I showed up at Florida and I saw the magnitude of our production truck and I saw the magnitude of the stage, I will be the first person to tell you I was scared out of my ever-loving mind. You talking about something bigger than me. It was 10 times bigger than me, and I knew it. And the night before, on that Monday, we had a dry run, and we were horrific at best. We were awful. And that next day, on that Tuesday morning, the first event, we were going 7, 6. And I'm like, oh my God, all this is on us. We got to 5. I'm like, I can't get out of here. 3, 2, and 1, and we were live. We were just hoping the cameras would turn on. We really didn't know. One of the biggest determining factors for me to become a full-time part of this is when I watched all these anglers make a decision to come over here in Major League Fishing, it shocked me. I truly thought we'd get 60% of the guys we want. We got 98% of everybody we want. We've got the best group of 80 that's ever been assembled to fish. And I get to watch that every day. I get to talk about that every day. And my hope is that we're building a product that we let the anglers build the personalities, and we showcase to the public how truly great they are. And if I can add just a little sidebar to it, then it's been a huge success. I've been privileged and honored to be a part of it, and it's beyond anything I ever thought it would be. One of the things we wanted to do was bring in the sports fans into our world. We have a set that's very close to college game day, and there's always a professional look. But Randy White, our producer, he challenged us to have the it be our own look. Chad McGee, he's got his own style and his own flair. He's a professional announcer. JT Kinney, he agreed to look the hook part. Myself, Randy said, hey, give me your identity. This is who I am. You got to remember, I was a fisherman for 25 years, but I was a coat and tie for the last 7. And a lot of my work's been down here in Texas. And now every day it's a high and tight shirt, a blazer, boots, jeans, the whole 9 yards. And we as a group have now tried to create a product and a brand that not only the regular fishing fans can identify to, but when we bring in the avid sports fans, and that's who else we want. We want them to be a part of this. We want to have a professional look about us with our own flair.